I have huge dreams. I don't think I did before. I think I didn't really allow myself to dream big because I didn't think that I could achieve my dreams. But now I've allowed myself to dream of what I really want, and my dreams are huge. I'm seeing myself creating different centers, different havens throughout the Caribbean, and maybe other parts of the world, but right now it's the Caribbean, starting with Martinique and Guadeloupe. Beautiful havens where we'd have activities, workshops helping people to reconnect to their soul, and really fully step into what they are, their life mission, their purpose. I dream of traveling the world and exchanging and connecting with other indigenous people, with indigenous cultures, and learning so much and bringing this back to my community, to just let them have an array of tools from which they can choose. You know, they don't have to choose everything, but tools that would align with them, that would really resonate with them. And I really want to offer this to my community. And doing Ouroboros allowed me not only to really tap into my real dreams and not what I thought I could get, but what I think I deserve, and what my heart wants, and really believing that I can achieve them. And I believe that I can achieve them. And what was also super clear, crystal clear in my head, is that I wanted the financial freedom to be able to achieve those dreams on my terms. So, well, for those who know Martinique is dependent on France, and there was no fucking way I was going to depend on any banks, whether French or not. There was no fucking way that I was going to ask banks to help me achieve my dreams, because that just wasn't in line with my frequency. And when it comes to Martinique, I didn't want any help from any institutions that was linked to the French government. And that's the way I feel about things. But I was fully aware that, I am fully aware that I need money to do this. And yes, I do want that kind of financial freedom. I want the financial freedom to be able to achieve those dreams on my fucking terms, not on anybody else's, not dictated by what an institution thinks I should do or a bank thinks I should do. I don't want to have any attachment to those energies. And Ouroboros allowed me to free myself of the constraints of what I thought was possible. Because I think that 99% of us just limits our dreams to the constraints of our own imaginations, and the universe is just so much more expensive than that. You can't really say, oh, these are the only way I've thought of to achieve my dreams, and therefore these are the only possibilities. No, that's not true. It's not because you haven't thought of the possibility that it doesn't exist. And so I now understand that, and I'm a lot more trusting of the universe, and a lot more open to opportunities. And I've come across opportunities that have made my heart and soul sink, but have been completely alien to my ego. Because according to my ego, that have been completely alien to my ego. So, for example, came across amazing opportunity to invest in cryptos, green and clean cryptos, projects that make my soul sing, not things that I'm not interested in, that are just there to make money. But it's still something that I never thought I could or should do. my ego kept telling me, no, but this is crypto, crypto, money, dirty. But I still went for it because my heart was saying, fuck yes, go for it. Experiment. It sounds great to you, to my heart. So just go for it. Don't let your ego limit you as to what you should be doing. Because for a lot of us, money and spirituality do not mix. And I've learned to understand that money is energy, and it is a means to achieving my dream, and so I'm gonna go after that. But I'm gonna go after that in a way that is aligned with me. And yes, I seek abundance, but the abundance that I seek is very personal to me. It's not necessarily the abundance that somebody else is gonna dream of. It is abundance that is aligned with me, but it's still abundance, and it's still financial freedom, and there's still money involved in it. And this is the reason why I've been sharing this work. I've been sharing Ouroboros, and I've been sharing Leah's work, because this is something that I believe in, and I've seen the expansion that has happened within me through Ouroboros. But you know what? Every time I share something to do with Ouroboros, or every time I share a video to do with Ouroboros, anything to do with Ouroboros, even though I believe in it 100%, there is still that fear of being judged by my community, because I know that for a lot of people, and when I say my community, I'm mostly thinking about the people in my community that I respect, I admire, and I look up to, and I want to work with. Not anybody in my community, but yeah, the people that I respect, look up to, and I want to work with. And I am terrified of being judged by them, because, again, in a lot of us, money and spirituality are just not compatible. And some of the testimonials that I see from Ouroboros about, how people have tripled their income, and how we've increased our income, they still make me cringe. Not because I don't believe in it, because I've done the work, I've done Ouroboros before, and I'm doing it again, because I know that there's still conditioning that I need to get rid of. But it's exactly that, is that conditioning, it's that fear of how this will be perceived by the people I love. And there's nothing harder for me, or nothing more painful, than the idea of being rejected by the people I love, and by my own community, and by the people I admire in that community. But I'm still gonna be sharing it, because I see the power of so many people in my community. I see the beauty of their dreams. But what I also see is that a lot of us are still thinking small, because we don't think we have the means to think bigger. We don't think we have the means to dream bigger. And those people that I'm talking about have so much power, so much love, so much to give, and would be so much more amazing, because they're amazing, but they would be so much more amazing if they allowed themselves to dream bigger, to dream to the extent of what their soul is, which is huge. And some of you may not want bigger dreams, and that's fine. If you don't want bigger dreams, if you don't want bigger means, bigger resources, that's fine. But what if you do? What if you do and you're not allowing yourself to tap into those bigger dreams because you're just thinking, no, it's not possible, because I shouldn't be thinking bigger, because I shouldn't want money, because I shouldn't, because of all those shoulds and shouldn'ts. And the fact that it still makes me cringe and still make me afraid to share that aspect of me, that facet of me, attests to the fact that I still have money stories, I still have conditioning, I still have programming around who I am, and I still haven't fully tapped into who I am because there's a part of me that I'm not comfortable with sharing with a part of my community. And this is what I want to work on. And this is one of the reasons why I'm doing Ouroboros again, because there is still, even though I've removed some of the layers, there is still work to do to get to that higher version of me. Like Maria said, that was a beautiful phrase, and I'm reusing because it's beautiful. And shedding more layers, more conditioning that is still limiting me, because to some extent I'm not showing the full of me because of that fear, because of still that perception of how this will be construed, and the knowledge that people still see money as being something dirty and belonging to, capitalist elitists, etc., etc. And so today this is, it's gonna take a lot out of me to share this. But again, I keep telling myself it's not about me and my fears, it's bigger than me. And if this message can at least start to plant the seeds that money isn't dirty, it's energy, and you are allowed to dream as big as you want to dream. And we are the creator of our own reality. And once we start believing in those dreams, anything is possible. And sky is the limit. Have a beautiful day.